Kathy had a question on a shade area in her garden, and in conjunction with that, a wet area or moist area, an area that stays moist all the time. Obviously, when something is in a shadier spot, it's not going to dry out as quickly, so that does cause some issues. And quite honestly, I mean, those are like the two most challenging type areas, or can be the most challenging areas in your yard. There are certain things like buttonbush, which I don't have here, but buttonbush and beautyberry. Beautyberry and buttonbush are both native to Texas. They grow in understories under our natural forest areas, and they can take quite a bit of moisture. The biggest issue for an area that gets a lot of shade, or maybe total shade, is that plants have leaves for a reason. They have to photosynthesize at least a little bit. So if it's absolute dense shade, it's covered by a porch awning, or it's due north and right up against the building, you may not have any luck growing anything there. But if you have some wet soil, and there are a lot more options for sunny areas for moist soil, but for a shady area, the beautyberry and the buttonbush are going to be your best bets for sure. And there are a few other options, but those would be my first selection. And great color. This is in the winter color. You've got the white berries and the nice bright purple berries. They have a nice little bloom in spring and summer, and nice looking shrub otherwise. But this time of year, they start to defoliate and go dormant, and then really show off these beautiful berries. So that's probably the way to go.